What's going on? I also got a request to do a review of the Stihl 94R. This will be your 5-year review. 2014 I got it. You can watch the old video. If I remember, I'll try to link it. These come out in 2014. I pre-ordered one. I have 2 of them. The other one looks brand new right over there. We'll try to make this video short because I just soaked myself doing another trimmer video. It's pouring the rain. I can see where I gapped. Anyway, all right, here we go. It's a 25.2 or 25. I want to say 4 cc 2-stroke engine. The others, they have a FS70 that's a 2-stroke. All the other ones above 70 are 4-strokes except for the 94R. That means the 90, 91, 100, 111, 130, 131 are all 2-strokes except, 4-strokes. Except the 240, 250R somewhere through there. And don't say a pure 2-stroke and pure 4-stroke. They're either or. It's either 2 strokes up and down to make it, or it's 4 up, down, up, down. There is no pure, there is no 4. Stihl calls it a 4 mix because it uses from the sump the same oil mix to lubricate as the combustible. All it does, it just bypasses. Instead of having a sealed sump with oil you change, it just flops it through. But you cannot change the number of cycles to call it oh no, it's a 2-stroke that uses 4-stroke. I've heard the craziest notions in my life about this. It's a 2-stroke, people, up, down. That's it, 2-stroke. So that's why I chose this. I have the 4 strokes, 4 mixes. I call them 4 strokes because you can't change the number. That's what it's called. All right. And I went to this, and no more adjusting valves. You're supposed to adjust valves at 50 hours, which I don't think I ever did. You don't have really, them things last a long time. So I don't know why I'm getting caught up into the other ones, but people have so many questions to me about the difference. So I was just trying to tell you. Also, they have valves that go up and down just like a car. 2-stroke don't. All right, here's your primer bulb. It's in a very nice place. The choke still works somehow. Well, I forgot how to work it. I don't never use this trimmer no more. Yep, it still works. And then when you give it throttle, dang, it about didn't want to give throttle. It's about wore out. Like I said, this is my original 94R. One of my other employees done this damage. It has rubber around it, but he was very rough with it. So he ripped the freaking thing off. So it's not as comfortable, so not really Stihl's fault. 24cc, but like I said, it's a point something. And that should say 2014 right there. Let me make sure y'all seeing it. I don't know if it's GoPro or focus. 2014. So it's been rode hard and put away wet every time. It still works, it cuts. It's so crusty and nasty and oh. I've cleaned this thing 1,000,000 times, then you get just tired of cleaning it. How has it lasted that long? I don't know. Is it as strong as that new one back there? Nah, it's wore out the piston rings a little bit, the compression, which is understandable. You can take it apart, the jug off, put some new rings on it if that's what you want. Then you can look for scorching. I took the exhaust off this a couple of videos ago. You can watch it to show you how pristine that jug is, the cylinder. It's beautiful in there where I've only used HP oil from Stihl in it. A good synthetic, not semi-synthetic, buy the real synthetic, will clean it and keep it clean. And that might be another reason this has lasted so long. The spark arrestor on these things, if you don't take them out, this one crusted out, will stop this up and you'll have to take it into the dealer. That's like the #1 return for these trimmers. And then sometimes they'll leak around the jug and people see a little bit of it running down the back. They've had a few problems with this trimmer. I haven't had none of those problems, like nothing. I've changed the air filter, changed the plug a couple times. It's got the original carb in it. Original everything except plug and air filter. The puller rope was sticking because everybody that has ever worked for me, they love this trimmer. Love it. they pull it too hard till it stops and it would get stick. So I lubed it up in there real good and worked it, and it's fine now. So it's original too. You just got to teach people how to, you know, I'm not blaming them because they ain't never, most people that you works for, most people never had a good brand. So you just show them what to do, and if this thing can handle, I don't know how many people's worked for me. And me, I was using it exclusively as my #1 trimmer for a long time. I mean, that's a testament. I don't need to make a review video of this because it speaks for itself. Come on, 5 years, this is its 5th season in professional lawn care. I mean, you can see they're all over. This was the first one I ever seen on YouTube. Old Betsy here. So I was making videos on this thing before most people knew what it was. Not to brag, just to say how excited I was. I was so excited. I've never used that loop. I don't know why I don't take those off. Wearing a shoulder strap, if you're new to lawn care and you're a homeowner, don't use the shoulder strap. Did y'all know that? That shoulder strap is a hindrance in your production. Sure, at home, you might think it ain't because you don't want to hold it up, but trust me, once you get used to it, this is just 10 pounds, so this will be easy for you to do it. Real easy. It's super light and super powerful. See, when you buy those cheap little trimmers, it takes you longer, so you need a strap because y'all out there for hours. Have you ever wondered why a commercial company can come in just minutes and they're gone? Because they spend the buku bucks on quality equipment. Mowers too. That's why we can mow so fast. And the reason we can trim so fast and get out there so fast is because of stuff like this. Regardless of the name, as long as it's one of the commercial companies. But this is a Stihl video, so I'm going to try to stay still. Now, it don't have an exact braided cable. This one has a flex solid cable. Stihl, it's called a flex solid shaft. So it'll bend in there, but it's solid somehow. That's just the way it's made, and it's fantastic. I haven't had no problems. I haven't had a guard on this thing in all these years. And you know, I made a myth video about clutches and trimmers, so don't worry about that. I don't know why everybody, there's so much misinformation out there. But anyway, I need to stay on topic. I get a little crazy off topic. But the handles are nice if they are not ripped. So if you take care of it and you don't want to use it, or if you let an employee, tell them to be gentle with you. Crap, there ain't no sense in that. I overlooked it because they were so fast at trimming. I mean, good at it. So I overlooked it. I wasn't, and I'm not, that's why I'm not going to tell you their name. I don't want to badmouth people. I'm not going to do that. Because he done a good job. He was rough. I mean, that's just being honest. Not. Anyway, that should be rubber around it. Stihl has changed some of this stuff, so I don't know. The new ones might have it already. I know the 91 and the 111 and the 131 I think does. So that's being fixed. Again, this was 5 years and they had rubber there. That's the return. So you never mess up cutting it on and off. These are useless. This keeps you from pulling the trigger all the way. You know, you've got your own brain and you can move your finger at will. Why that's there? Maybe if you're a child, yeah, okay, we'll give them that. If you're a kid and you don't want your kid doing it, but so fast they're in your flowers or something, turn it down on them. Tell them here. That might help them learn how to trim. So we'll give them that. Or somebody that's intimidated by a trimmer with this much power. To us, this ain't much power, but to a homeowner, they get these things, and people that work for them, they get intimidated a little bit because they got so much power. Again, these things that you buy over the counter at some of these stores, you know. But anyway, this is separate so you can replace it. This has not failed yet after 5 years. The primer bulb is still original. I don't know how. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Safety still works. That little finger trigger I like, it's still there. I mean, the head has cooked grass into it. I mean, I'll pressure wash it again. And again and again and again and again and again. About tired of cleaning it. And when it dies, it's going into my Hall of Fame of called the shelf for display. I don't even want to rebuild it. Because I kind of got me, you know, my whole YouTube thing started with my interest was trimmers. And I was just, yeah, if you want to come buy this thing, I'd sell it to you. I'm not that sentimental, but this was numero uno on YouTube as far as in-depth or continuously showing it and convincing other people. I mean, this is my roots right here. So, do I recommend it? Yes, yes, yes. Find you a good Stihl dealer. There's a lot of them around here. Find the one you like the best. Dealer is the utmost important. If you walk in there and they're not asking you or talking to you, don't buy from them. If they're standing there, I'm telling you, because when something happens, they're going to be even, that's how friendly they're going to be when something happens. So if you open the door and they're like, hey, how you doing today and stuff like that, you know that's who to do business with. You don't do business with somebody that you go in there and it acts like it kills them to breathe, do you? That's why there's an auto parts store around here I won't go to, because there's this dude in there that acts like it kills him to walk, and you can tell he's getting mad walking towards you. And that's why I go to Advanced Auto Parts. Anyway, I like that place. This isn't an auto parts video, but anyway, yes, I recommend it. I'm going to 12 minutes. I didn't want to go that long. It's super balanced, super light, 10 point some pounds. The gas tank could be bigger. That was my only ever gripe. But it gets good fuel economy. Other than that, I have no beef, except I'd like to have a better loop handle with rubber around it, which I could put 10-inch rack. You know, there's stuff you can do, but you know, I got another brand new one just to show you from, I guess, from this video. For anybody that hasn't ever seen it, they might want to. You might want to see what one looks like, brand new. So we'll show it to you. And there's it with the guard on. Brand new trimmer head on. I mean, I cranked it up and used it like a couple times to see if it worked. This is what the handle originally looks like. See how nice? These are the same exact 2014 models too. Same trimmer. Pre-ordered this one, bought this one. I just done another video. I've been sideways. But anyway, I also recommend, hold on a minute.